Next door in Colorado, a guy walks into a convenience store, pulls out his gun, demands all the cash. The guy behind the counter puts all the money in a bag and hands it over. But then the robber, who apparently had a very youthful appearance, decided he'd also like a bottle of whiskey. Maybe he wanted to celebrate his big score. But the guy behind the counter, who takes his job very seriously, says no. Why not? Asks the robber. Because I don't think you're over 21. Now, the two of them get into a little shouting match. I am over 21, am not, am too. The robber realizes the only way to settle this argument is to pull out his driver's license and show his birth date. The cashier checks it out and says, well, I'll be darned, you are right. He gives over the bottle of whiskey. The robber runs out. The police arrested him about 2 hours later at home at the address off the driver's license. So apparently in Colorado Springs, this whole scene was in Colorado Springs, they watch a lot of My Name is Earl reruns, but they drink whiskey instead of beer. Colorado, by the way, has a guy named Dan Mays running for governor. His campaign's falling apart, so it's more like Mays is crawling for governor. Denver has a bike share program. Mays promises to end it because it's part of a United Nations conspiracy, he says. But Mays' real problem seems to be with his resume. He bragged about being tough on crime while working as an undercover cop in Kansas 20 years ago. The only problem for this would-be Starsky and Hutch is that no one in Kansas backs up his story. You know what I think? I think somebody should have thought to ask Dan Mays to look at his driver's license before he got the nomination for governor. Maybe he's old enough to drink whiskey, but he's not acting like somebody who's old enough to be governor.